Good morning, Dia. How are you? Hopefully you noticed, I don't know how that happened, but my email had the incorrect date on it. So the email you received should have been for May 21st. Good morning, Ollie. Ollie, your run has ended. Dia was the first one on. Okay, so good morning, Dia Kulkarni. Good morning, Ollie Laxer. Good morning, Owen Lathrop. Good morning, Lex Lakin. It's 8:58 and people are early. This is good. Good morning, Lena. Good morning, Chen Chen. Good morning, Emmett. Seb Gorman, good morning, bud. How are you? Hope you're doing all right. Elka McCabe, good morning. Sammy Tucker, good morning. 4 in a row, Sammy. Nice. Nico, good morning. Ezra, good morning. Everett, good morning. Cameron, good morning, bud. Hope you're doing all right there, Cameron. Hanil, good morning. Mallory, good morning. Che, good morning, bud. So it's good to see everybody here early. Good morning, Ella. We are going to get going. Usually we start at about 9:01 just to give people a chance to sign in. Good morning, Russell. Good morning, Will Ivy. 4 in a row, Will. Nice job. Good morning, Sadie. Good morning, Rowan Kurtlink. Wow, that's a good showing this morning, folks. Good morning, Somerset. Yeah.
Daddy,
What?
I just saw a deer.
Where?
Well, at the corner over there, a deer crossed the road.
No way.
Yes. I was like, what the heck is that?
That's awesome.
A brown deer.
Okay. Sorry, we had a wildlife sighting. Good morning, Aiden. How are you? Aiden, bringing his polite game. I like that. Cooper, good morning. Yeah, my daughter just came in and said she saw a deer in our neighborhood, which is kind of cool. I was mountain biking this morning and I actually saw a buck and a spike horn buck where I was mountain biking. And then it's kind of a cool, so I saw this deer over in a meadow and my trail was going over this way. So I went that way and I cut off another deer, which was a doe. I'm not sure if it was the same. So I'm saying I saw at least one, but it might have been two together. Good morning, Jules, which was really cool. Anytime I can see white-tailed deer, it's a good day. Maggie Cords, good morning. And Delilah, good morning. Man, we got a full house this morning. It's awesome. And good morning, Hazel Green. So one thing I just want to make sure to emphasize, I've been emphasizing this the last couple of days. I'm looking out the window here. It is beautiful, and I just want people to get outside as much as possible. And with that in mind, we're going to keep it super short and direct this morning. I love seeing whitetail. I'll tell you what, when you see a deer or you see big animals like that, it's a game changer for me. I love seeing that stuff, especially when I'm getting out in the woods. It's awesome. But the weather today looks like it's going to be warmer, and I think that we've had a window here where it was so cold and then it warmed up quickly, where there haven't been too many bugs. So you better get outside, because I was outside this morning and those mosquitoes, they're starting to show up. But again, we're in for a fine stretch here, and you should be taking advantage of it as much as possible. So it just, at least for me, it makes me just feel better. I just go outside and sit in the sunshine. It makes me feel great. So we're going to go over some reminders, and we're going to talk about learning opportunities, and then I'm also going to talk a little bit about just tomorrow, just to give you a heads up what to expect tomorrow, just so everybody's clear. And remember, that's our last day before the 3-day weekend. So we have Memorial Day weekend is on Monday, and you have hopefully you get your work done. Whatever you need to get done, you get done, and you'll be able to spend 3 days relaxing and enjoying Vermont springtime. So just some quick reminders is that Group E, Literature Circle Group E, we're meeting today at 9:30, and I've sent you an email about that. The code for our Literature Circle meetings is always Dynamix, and then the letter of the group that you're in. So this morning, Dynamix E is at 9:30. So you just go to Google Meets, type in Dynamix E, and we'll have a short conversation. And I just also want to mention that the conversations that we had yesterday and the day before have been very good, and I appreciate your work on that. Good morning, Owen. Also, we have, I know I want people to go outdoors, and I was thinking about canceling the Minecraft sessions. Good morning, Mia. But I'll keep those open at 1:15. You know, just make sure you're getting outside. But if you want to, we've had a pretty good core group of people coming in to play. And if you want to play, we'll have it open at 1:15 for 45 minutes. Okay, so again, those are the reminders. You have your small group literacy meetings, Group E at 9:30, Group F at 9:45, and then we have Minecraft at 1:15. So the learning opportunities, are as follows. Everybody needs to be going to, and this is all linked in your email. And before I go any further, I don't know how it happened. It was just probably because I did it at the end of the day and I was tired, but I put in your email May 24th in the title. That's incorrect. The email you received from me is for May 21st, and I apologize if that caused any confusion. Okay, so the email you received today is for May 21st, and it has all of this in it that I'm reviewing right now. So the learning opportunities, number one, you need to make sure that you've reviewed the Google slideshow and the video about your final reflection project. And you need to be thinking about both the mode, speech, slideshow, creative work that you want to be working on, and also which reflection or essential question you want to be answering. Okay, good morning, Laura Cohn. So learning opportunity number one, make sure you're visiting the final project website, make sure that you're reviewing the material, and also make sure that you're starting to think about your response to those essential questions. Remember that when you come back after the holiday weekend, next week is going to be, that's going to be a big sort of work week where you need to really make some progress on your final reflection project. Okay, good morning, Zoe. So please be reviewing that material. Learning opportunity number two, I have now uploaded all of chapter 6 and all of chapter 7. And if you could listen to all those chapters by the end of the day tomorrow, you'll be in good shape. When we come back from the long weekend, we're almost at the end of the story. And I think there's 2 more chapters left. And the end of the story is where it really all comes together. And, you know, I've been reading the Odyssey with students for probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. And the story for me just gets better and better. And Odysseus is going to come back to Ithaca, and it's going to be awesome. So get ready. It's going to be good. So if you guys could finish chapter 6 and 7, that would be excellent. Learning opportunity number 3, there's a formative assessment that I would like you to take just to measure your understanding of the story, and make sure that you take that. And if you could complete that, I think it's 10 questions. If you can complete that by Friday, you're in great shape. And that's that formative assessment you can take as many times as you need to get it right. Okay, so again, your learning opportunities, make sure you're brainstorming and working on your final project. You want to listen to the Odyssey, and then you want to take the formative assessment. And these learning opportunities right here are going to be the same as tomorrow. So these are what you need to do to get wrapped up for the week. Okay. Now, is it open note? Absolutely. You guys, I just want to measure how well you understand the story. Okay. So it's, you can use your resources if you want. You know, if it was me, I would try it the first time without notes to see what I remembered and just to kind of self-assess how well you're understanding the story. And then if you need to, you can tap into your notes and take it as many times as you need to. I'm more concerned that you know it, and you know the scores are, I mean, you know, whatever, it's just a measure, but I just want to make sure you know the material. I do want to talk real quickly about tomorrow and tomorrow's live stream. We'll continue to do our live stream tomorrow, but I am going to ask you to write me an email tomorrow. Pretty simple. It's going to ask how you're doing, how I can help you, and just a summary of what you're going to do your project on. Okay. So tomorrow, I am going to ask after we finish the live stream for you to write me an email before the long weekend, how you're doing, how I can help, and just a summary of your final project. Okay. So just be aware of that. Okay. Just be aware of that. All right. Does anybody have questions right now about the learning opportunities for today? Okay, I don't see any questions. I do see a book recommendation about Circe, which I will try and get to. Right now, I'm reading Oliver Twist, which is a very old book by Charles Dickens. It's been on my shelf for a long time, but I'm reading that. I just finished Jason Reynolds' A Long Way Down, which I thought was really good. I really enjoyed that book. So I will take Circe under consideration for sure. I appreciate any recommendations possible. Okay. So the only thing left is to remind people to send your photographs to Dia Kulkarni so you can get those in the slideshow. Make sure you send your photographs to Dia Kulkarni so you can get those in the slideshow. You have Group E and Group F for meeting today. We have Minecraft at 1:15. You have these 3 learning opportunities, which you can work through today and tomorrow. Okay. And I think that is it. If you have any questions, unfortunately, I'm going to be online for most of the day. That's why I got out early this morning so I could get outside before I had to have at it and get to work. So if you have questions or anything like that, please feel free to let me know. You may also want to be checking PowerSchool, and you also want to make sure that you're getting all the certificates that you've completed, that you have received those. Okay. I'm going to wait for another minute if anybody has questions. But if you don't have questions, you can spend the rest of the morning until 9:55, 10 o'clock working through these opportunities. I really, really, really appreciate the fact that people are showing up and that people are on time. So thank you very much. You guys are doing a great job, and we're going to have a strong finish to the end of the year. And I appreciate everything that you're doing. And for the classes, you can just check my classes. There's social studies and language arts. And if you have any questions about those, you can just let me know. Okay. So again, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And have a great day. And again, make sure you're getting outside and enjoying it because it is beautiful outside. Okay. Take care.